I know you don't want to get older, I want to make it to UFC. Or some people, you know, guys are, you know, elected not even to play high school sports and just, you know, sign up at their local MMA gym.
3 3-minute rounds scheduled for this welterweight bout. Roy Runnels in the blue corner, Max Szabo in the red. They waste no time.
Yeah, Roy Runnels went right after him.
Yeah, he popped that jab a couple times, and then Max Szabo just wanted to take things down to the ground, but then disengaged from that there. Let's see how well he's been utilizing his striking during this camp.
Yeah, we'll see how much striking the wrestler Max Szabo wants to do before he gets into the wrestling stuff. Oh, and taken down.
Runnels got the takedown.
Touted himself as a well-rounded fighter. And
yeah, he said he could do it all. Striking and grappling. And then when you catch a kick like that right there off of the kick there of Max, man, what else can you do but take your opponent down off of that?
I think right now he can just establish that position. Get his hips back.
Szabo looking to scramble.
Keep the hook up. That was good on Szabo.
And that was great there by Roy Runnels, knowing when to bail. Sometimes fighters, you know, I got mounts, or, you know, oh man, I got his back. Let me hold on to this position for dear life. Roy's like, hey, you know, okay, you're about to scramble out. Let me reset. I'm confident enough in my skill set to know that I can, you know, handle you standing up on the ground. Or if I want to get things down to the ground, I can take you down again. You shouldn't be so beholden, you know, or desperate to hold on to a position. Roy Runnels doing a great job of keeping his elbows and his arms in nice and tight. Every time he throws out a punch, he brings it right back there to his face.
I think what Max needs to do is start making Runnels get on his back foot a little bit, just like there, and then keeping that distance and making him, you know, just a little bit worried that what's going to come next. Because right now, Runnels has been able to kind of take control of the pace of the fight.
Yeah, you got to give him something to worry about there. Then Runnels capitalizing off of that slip there of Max. Less than 30 seconds here in this very first round, as Roy Runnels got the back there of Max Szabo.
And he's got to be careful with how he gets out. Okay, he's going to the fence. This is where you got to pick one side, get your hips on the fence, and then really start trying to work that grip to the other side of your hip. But it's going to be a little bit hard because Runnels is pressing him right into the fence.
End of the first round there. I definitely give that first round there to Roy Runnels. He was just better in just all aspects, on the ground and on the stand-up. Now going into that second round there, seeing what are the corner of Max Szabo? What did they tell him? I'm interested to see, you know, how are you going to come back, especially this guy being a young guy. And I'm definitely sure he wasn't ready for that one there. And you would think him being a wrestler, man, you got to be ready for any takedown initiation at all times. Yeah. Your hips should be wind up tight and ready to sprawl at any time you need to.
And I don't feel like Runnels like set that shot
he
up
didn't know he
really
didn't
well.
set it
he
up.
Just kind of just
caught him by
right
surprise.
But Max has that guillotine grip. He let go of it, but what I always say is, like, when you're in that position, you can actually start using that to work your way up. You may not actually get it because you're not in the best position to finish it, but at least use it to get up. But it seemed like he was kind of just holding it and thinking about what his next move was going to be instead of just kind of actively working towards it.
Yeah, if you're holding on to it, allow your, wall walk. Your back is up against the cage. Walk yourself up against the cage. Or if you're going to, sit down on it, get your hips out, something. But don't just hold on to it just to hold on.
Right here, he can just start driving in to work him down on his belly. Like Coach Julian Williams will always say, it's unless you have like 30 seconds left, you want to finish and you go for the chokes while you're on top of them. Don't try to take their back and go to your back with it. But now they're back up. Runnels has a very interesting stand-up style, but it's very effective for him.
Yeah, it's like
I want to think of the old fisticuffs.
Yeah, like it's boxing, but not. It's movement, but not a lot of unnecessary movement.
Yeah.
But he's doing a good job, keeping his hands up. Thus far, no major significant strikes have landed from Max Szabo to Roy Runnels' face, so he's doing something right.
And it's always interesting how fighting works because Max seems like he's actually the faster, the more athletic fighter, but Runnels has been able to land and taken him down twice. But yeah, his coaches are saying he's got to go, and I agree with. For Max, he's got to do something. I feel like he's kind of just waiting and watching and
rocked him.
Yep.
Yeah, that right there. Max has got to move. It's over.
He's in a bad way right now. Runnels.
He's just shelling up. He's
running
not
around on him
to get up or anything like that. He's waiting for the referee to stop it, but
Roland gets a guard, half guard or something. But he's got 10 seconds left, so I think he might survive to see the
Roy
next
could
round.
finish this fight. The referee, Chris McNulty, was looking to stop the fight there. Max didn't do anything but just shell up. It was up to Roy there to get this fight done. Just gloves.
We know who it wasn't.
It wasn't Ben. And opening up in this third round here, Max is starting to take it to him first. Throwing out a couple jabs in the cross there.
Just got to keep that pressure going. And that's good. He's unloading a little bit. Got Runnels to break posture and, like you said, go in the U formation. And he needs to keep doing that. And then he can also set up his strikes right off of it.
Yeah, you don't want to have to engage if you don't have to. The urgency here is on Max Szabo. He's down 2 rounds. He's down by 2 rounds. So if he wants to get the W here, then he needs to bring the fight. He needs to bring the pressure to Roy Runnels. Because Roy Runnels, all he has to do, man, is just throw out a couple jabs every few seconds. Keep the judges and the referee, entertained enough so they don't, urge them to press the action. Just do enough to stay active. And he could just ride away here with a unanimous decision victory here.
And right there, he should have gone. Runnels leaped in. They got kind of tangled up. He pushed him off. He should have gone immediately after that.
Szabo trying to push the action.
Yeah, Szabo is just following. Szabo needs to cut the cage off. Right leg kicks and left hooks will keep your opponent in front of him, give him nowhere to go. But if they move to the right, then you follow them to the right. If they move to the left, then you follow them to the left. You're just chasing around the cage.
Nice
and if you're not moving and just standing in front of them, right there like Max just did to him, you're going to get taken down. You got to keep on moving, side to side, in and out. But if you're just walking down to your opponent, man, Roy's going to take advantage of that. And less than a minute left here, man, secure this victory.
I think one of the things that Roy can do to make sure that he keeps the side control is try to drive his shoulder into Max's chin a little bit. And what Max needs to do is get his frames and start creating space so Roy is not able to push his head to the other side, because like you said, where your neck is going is where your body will go.
Runnels heavy on the back and has been content to just kind of ride this one out after getting that takedown that went straight into side control, and now just controlling the position and posture of Max Szabo.
Yeah, this is definitely a clear victory there for Roy Runnels, but he could have stopped it. I'm upset that he didn't go for the finish there in that second round.
Yeah.
Blazing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our judges have reached a decision. Here's your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting tonight, out of the blue corner, Roy Runnels.
Congratulations to Roy Runnels, picking up the dub.